Welcome back to our channel where dumb characters get smarter. Today we're diving into the world of fruity feuds with our own take on the age-old debate. Green apple vs. banana, who really reigns supreme in the fruit basket? Let's peel back the layers and find out. Green apple, fresh off his latest yoga session, is strolling through the supermarket when he spots something that really gets his organic juices flowing, a display of bananas. Now, usually he wouldn't give them a second thought. They're basically the sworn enemies of all things healthy, right? But today he's feeling chatty and perhaps a tad sassy. So he decides to approach the nearest banana and let him know what's on his little apple mind. Hey, banana, he begins, attempting a casual tone. Care to share some gossip? Heard anything juicy lately? The Banana King? Well, he didn't actually turn around. He was busy basking in the glow of his own reflection, but he did offer a lazy wave with one of his perfectly curved fingers. Yeah, sure, whatever you want, little apple. Andy, that was it. That single sentence was all it took to ignite the fuse of an epic smackdown. The green apple went totally off the charts, spitting knowledge flows. Don't little apple me, you big yellow balloon animal. I'm sick of you acting like you're the king of the fruits. You may be the king of the jungle, but in the produce aisle, you're just a commoner. Just admit it, you're not even a real fruit. You're a glorified banana nut muffin. Now that's cold. Even the nearby oranges had to grab their sides and peel away in fits of laughter. Bananas, jokes aside, ain't no more joke. You mess with one member of the banana bunch, you mess with all of them. Andy, this insult was a direct hit to the ego. It struck a nerve so deeply buried that even the toughest of peels couldn't hide the wound. But before the Banana King could plot his revenge, another voice chimed in. A wise old grape who'd seen enough of these childish squabbles to know how they ended, chimed in. Enough already. This silly feud's gone on for far too long. You both have your strengths and your weaknesses. Andy, frankly, the whole fruit basket's getting tired of this drama. Maybe it's time to call a truce. The green apple paused mid-insult. Perhaps the wise grape was onto something. Was this rivalry really worth the rotten attitude? He took a deep breath, trying to channel his inner zen. Alright, fine. Truce. But don't think for a second I've forgotten what you said about my father. I'll be seeing you, banana. With that, he turned to leave, leaving the Banana King in a cloud of his own thoughts. Now, the banana bunch might have been known for their chill vibe, but when one of their own was disrespected, they united faster than you could say bunch. Andy, let's face it, this insult wasn't just any ordinary jab. It was a straight-up declaration of war. Bananas aren't known for their thick skin, but they do have thicker friendships. Andy, the Banana King, well, he wasn't just going to let this slide. The Banana King stood tall amidst his loyal troops, a wide grin splitting his peel. Alright, bunch, I think it's time we teach this little apple a lesson he won't forget. This isn't just about defending our honor, but upholding the standards of taste, sweetness, and style in this fruit basket. Gentlemen, it's time to peel this apple's game. Under the Banana King's command, the banana bunch hatched a plan so cunning, so deviously delicious, it made the very air around them ripe with mischief. Meanwhile, but at the green apple's place, he was feeling pretty good about himself. His latest zinger had landed and now he could go relax before the inevitable response from the banana bunch came. But then his phone started buzzing. It was his cousin, Granny Smith, calling him urgently. Greenie, you gotta get over to the community fridge ASAP. The banana bunch has declared war and they're sending over some serious reinforcements. The green apple felt a chill run down his stem. Reinforcements? What was he not expecting? As he raced towards the community fridge, the heart of the fruit district, he noticed a massive crowd gathered outside. As he got closer, his heart sank. The sight before him was bananas. No more literally, there were bananas everywhere. There were bunches piled on the ground, hanging from trees, even coming out of the windows of nearby houses. It seemed like the entire banana bunch had mobilized. Andy leading them, looking like a real-life king, was the Banana King himself. With his royal court surrounding him, he announced to the masses, "My fellow fruits, this little apple has dared to challenge our beloved banana. It is up to us to defend our honor and show him the true meaning of sweet solidarity." The crowd went wild with cheers. The green apple felt a wave of panic wash over him. This was way more than he had anticipated. He was outnumbered, outgunned, and frankly, outfruited. Just as he was about to make a run for it, a hand stopped him. It was the wise old grape from earlier. "Green apple," he began, "we all know you've got some pretty sharp retorts, but is this really the hill you want to die on? You're a great fruit, green apple, but you're not sweeter than us. We're the sweetest fruits around, and we're here to remind you of that. The grape popped up and to reveal the juiciest nectar. Let's show him what we're made of. The other grapes followed suit, each one sweeter and more succulent than the last. They formed a chorus line and burst into a song. The melody was catchy, the lyrics downright sassy, and the harmony, well, it was great. They danced around the green apple, serenading him with lyrics like, "Oh, green apple, you ain't half as sweet as US. We're the grapes, and we're gonna show you what we're all about." The green apple was mesmerized. Was this the kitty winning them over? They showed them that hey, too, had something sweet to offer. As the song reached its final notice, he found himself taking a deep breath and reaching out a hand. "You know what? You guys are seriously talented. I can dig it. But what are the bananas?" The grapes exchanged confused glances. Turns out the bananas had taken a detour to the smoothie shack for a little air than air. Seems they weren't as keen on a showdown as the others. But this unexpected twist gave the green apple a brainwave. Maybe instead of fighting, they could collaborate. He proposed a friendly competition, a chance for each fruit to shine and showcase their unique flavors. The idea caught on like wildfire. The bananas, with their natural charm, decided to host the event. At the banana split, everyone showed up, ready to rumble. The grapes hung back, sipping on their homemade grape juice. They had a front row seat to the most epic showdown of the century. The first round was all about the smoothies. The bananas teamed up with some exotic fruits like mango and the passion fruit to create a taste sensation. Meanwhile, the green apple chose to go classic, pairing up with strawberries and mint for a refreshing concoction. The crowd went wild, unable to decide which smoothie was better. But in the end, it was the green apple smoothie that took the crown. Its crisp, tart flavor was a delightful contrast to the sweetness of the other drinks. Next up was the dance-off. The grapes, known for their smooth grooves, decided to sit this one out. But boy, did they miss an epic showdown. The bananas busted out some moonwalks and splits while the green apples went all out with some breakdancing moves. The crowd cheered and stomped, but in the end, it was the bananas who took the trophy. Their synchronized moves were simply flawless. The final showdown was the baking contest. The bananas whipped up some banana bread so moist and flavorful it practically flew off the table. The green apples, though, had a secret weapon, Granny Smith's. Her famous apple pie took center stage, and let's just say it was a slice above the rest. The aroma alone was enough to send the crowd into a frenzy. As the dust settled and the trophies were handed out, one thing was clear, the day belonged to the green apple team. But here's the surprising twist. Instead of gloating, the green apple team, along with the grapes, decided to throw a victory party, inviting everyone, including the banana bunch. The whole fruit basket turned up, and it was at that moment the green apple realized something. They didn't need to win to feel good. They already did. The real victory was in the friendships they'd forged and the memories they'd created. This day became a legend in the fruit basket, a reminder that sometimes the best flavor comes from the sweetest friendships. And who knows, maybe someday soon the bananas would take the crown again. After all, in the world of fruits, it's all about balance. A little sour with a lot of sweet goes a long way. And if you like the story, well, you've got a bunch of more where that came from. Check out our other video and remember, no more matter what fruit you are, you're part of our bunch. Thanks for watching.